like those kind of stuff, yeah. Hi, I'm Pei Ling. I'm a Member of Parliament for the McPherson SMC. On weekdays, apart from, going for my professional work, and of course before that I have to send my kids to school, evenings I will be spending my time in McPherson. So I have my weekly Meet the People session. Usually we'll start in the early part of the evening and go all the way past midnight, depending on how long the queue might be for that night. And then of course I have a few evenings dedicated to block visits, as well as community events within or outside of McPherson, because we have to engage the broader community. At the beginning of my journey as an MP, I think if we trace back to 2011, I was the youngest to be fielded by the PAP. And so at that point in time, I think there were a lot of doubt around my ability to empathize, to even solve problems for the residents, the people I represent. I can understand that. It was like a baptism of fires, but I'm glad, to be honest, looking back. My team, my family stuck with me. I was also very glad that I could, continue to go onto the ground to engage with residents, to understand what issues they were facing, because that really grounded me and put things into perspective. Residents are dealing with real bread and butter issues. And so by comparison, their issues are much more important, and I should spend more time, dedicate more of myself to solving their problems instead of wallowing in my own, I feel hurt. It helped me to stay focused, get past that the first couple of years. It was quite challenging for me personally, but I'm glad that residents gave me the chance, my team stuck with me, and we managed to persevere. Oh, when I was studying, I learned this law in chemistry. It has to bit of a far-fetched, but I have to draw that analogy. It's called Hess's law, HESS, which is it's a thermodynamics one, which is that from point A to point B, it doesn't matter what route or what path you take, as long as you get to that same end point, the thermal change is the same. So, but my point is that we encounter different types of situations, different types of challenges. But at the end of the day, if we stay focused on what is the end goal, it doesn't matter what path we take as long as we get there eventually. And even so, that end point may take different forms. You are still young, time is on your side. And by being young, it also allows you to maybe, pato a few times, to fall down a few times, to pick yourself up again, and you will always become stronger and better. So remember that, and I wish you all the best in your endeavors ahead. Yeah, so don't give up. All the best. I don't really have a favorite movie of all time, but I think generally genre. I like Chinese dramas, and I like the more Xiān Xiá type. I like the 古装, the ancient drama, the more what was it called, the ancient type, because I like to see how they dress up. Like, it's a very different culture. Two that I actually quite appreciate even until now. One is 甄嬛, and then the other one is 步步惊心. Because I enjoy the lines. I like the choice of words, the language. So I quite like those kind of stuff, yeah.